Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the second-ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. Going to hand this off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Hand off to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And now the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Out of the gun now on third down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The quarterback dropping back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Baylor. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Makes a quick catch. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll run it here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. QB decides to keep it here. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks more than enough for a first down. First and 10 play coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
How often do you see this to start a drive? First and goal from the 1. The Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Colorado State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. He'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Enough for a first down at the 37. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Bears pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle, but first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He fires it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up and
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Now from the pistol formation. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Makes a nice move there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Rams hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Rams. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some block. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bears will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football. And by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fourth down completion to the running back.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Going to try to use his legs here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Rams line it up with first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Defense not pressing this time. He hands it off from the gun. A quick juke. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to his target. Finds a receiver wide open. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now
catch made down inside the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Over the middle and incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Rams will line up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Rams. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Makes the defender miss. They stop it just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Rams looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback keeps the football. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Touchdown, Colorado State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Look at the defense today. They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Bears bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Looks like he's going to run it. Great cut. They whiff on him. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Touchdown, Rams. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
He's got a man down the middle. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Trying to extend the play. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. What an amazing run these